Really, I have a bigger cock than that. All right, we're rolling. We're rolling, biscuit.
We're fucking
Good.
live, I guess.
We're here again. Even though no one wanted us to be.
Nobody.
We're in the studio apartment who you did not want to see with a microphone.
Yeah.
Sadly, we're back.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
we got
Weekend-
Sage
and,
with us today.
Yeah,
and,
week in, week out.
I don't know what we're gonna. I haven't even looked up any. We've been trying to go topics lately. I know this is horrible because
Topical. Yeah.
well, that's not. It not only is so like if I'm reporting news on YouTube,
Yeah.
I can say more fucked up shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
like if I was to say something really horrible, which I'm not going to do right now, but
No.
if I'm reporting it and talk about someone else doing it, I'm allowed to talk about it.
Oh, can I talk about one thing that I saw today?
What did you see today?
So I saw Iran launched missiles at Israel.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and,
Yeah, I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's go!"
And, that happened right before I left work. I like looked up at the TV because I was like watching hockey, and they like broke off of hockey to like make that like announcement, and then just went right back into the game like nothing happened.
no,
dude.
Jew hate is on the rise, man. It's crazy.
It is. I was talking to my family about it, and I was actually really surprised because when my dad actually was like, "Hey, Israel launched these things," and then they were like, "Oh, thank God!" Like and they're not political.
No, I
you
do.
know?
Well, it's I don't know. I think that's. I don't want to say. I think why our literally says on God we trust on our money, and that means we back Israel. Like I hate to say
Yeah.
that, but like our money is backed by Israel, so it's like.
Oh, dude, I got one for you. People used to say that America's the strongest military in the world. I don't think that's true. I think it's Israel. I think they actually hold the keys because we fund them, and then
Yeah, I just think.
I don't know. Did you ever see those fucking training videos that they tried to send
I
us,
don't
dog? Where
know.
they're just
Yeah,
on
I
the
don't
monkey
know, man.
bars? Like, not bad.
I don't know, man, I saw someone. I don't know, man. Like I really.
We're trained
I
pretty
really
good. We're
think
trained
I
pretty
mean,
good.
We dropped a
We are.
bomb on Hiroshima, dog, and like
we stood on straight business.
been like, yo, don't fuck with America, and like I
Yeah.
don't like, and this is my thing is like we sell weapons of mass destruction, obviously to other countries, but we would never sell weapons of mass destruction where we wouldn't give them enough. I feel like information to hurt us, only hurt other people.
Well, this is so. So the U.S. says
We're
that
far away from
Israel.
them.
They say
Yeah.
Israel is a beacon of democracy in the Middle East, but what they mean by that is. When you look at the budget, and U.S. spends all this on war, what we
Yeah.
do
Yeah, I
is
mean,
we
but that's-
test out our weapons in Israel
yeah,
on Palestinians, and then we take feedback from that. We,
I mean, we do that in every place.
every place, but
that's-
mainly Israel.
No, I mean,
And,
we do that
right now.
everywhere, bro.
Right now.
Right now, it's Israel.
Yeah.
We've like if you look like literally America. I have a bit about this. My favorite part about America is that we sell weapons to everyone.
everybody.
everybody, baby.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter who it is. I was like, I was
we
excited
be
when Biden was
trapping.
going to get in office because I knew Biden was going to sell weapons to whoever he needed to.
Yeah.
And then I was excited when Trump got in office because I knew Trump was going to sell weapons to whoever was going to make this country great again.
And that would not happen in any other country.
No,
That's the
no,
beauty
dude,
of
no. But that's the
America.
thing is, like, we all think we're voting for something, and we're all voting. Both these parties are going to still pull up like Gucci Mane and
It'd be
serving.
Bro, we're serving.
Biden's going to serve
Weapons
him.
of mass
Trump's going to
destruction.
serve him.
Yeah.
Bush is going to serve him, bro. It doesn't matter.
Bro, Bush been serving.
These motherfuckers.
Bush been serving,
motherfuckers-
dog.
These
Oh,
motherfuckers
Jesus.
don't care if we can kill babies or not. They're just all they care about is can we still serve?
Yeah.
Can we get out there and hit that jug?
Yeah, and here's a question for you.
And I'm just saying, bro, if America cannot, and this is just, I know this is a hard thing to swallow because we all live in America and like we want things to be better. But if
Right.
American government can't go up and pull up and serve, there is
What-
no America, my friend.
right. Like
If they're
we've
not
made
going
our
to pull
economy.
up, bro, if
that-
dude, if
and-
we're not
and
going to let
it's
Gucci
marketing.
Mane pull up, stand on straight business.
Hey, one
It's-
nation. As
under-
we serve,
we serve.
God,
yeah,
baby.
dog. Yeah, dog. Yeah.
But no, I mean,
man.
dude, like I'm not trying to sound fucked up, but like it's just like what is the other options? And the other options
There
aren't
aren't.
done.
Yeah, no, and
Well,
to-
and here's the other thing too. Like
People
with
don't like
George
that.
Bush, obviously all three of us would have a beer with him. What beer would you have with him?
I mean, I would hopefully be able to do some coke with him, and that would be
yeah. And I was gonna say, my dad had a beer with George Bush Senior.
That's
Oh,
pretty
serious?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Honestly, dude, I want to talk to. I feel like I would almost want to talk to Obama more. I respect Obama because Obama
Plug.
got you to vote liberal, and then he just ran it like a conservative. With
Yeah, bro.
healthcare.
Remember
Dog,
Flint,
I know,
Michigan, when he
bro,
drank the
he was
the
doing
water?
whatever he wanted because who was gonna tell him otherwise?
Yeah, I was like, I mean, they're like, come on, he's black. You know?
Hey, run it, trap,
Yeah.
He's
dog.
not even black, dude. He's a terrorists. No, sorry.
Okay, no, that's kind of this. Do you know what pink washing is?
I do not know.
So pink washing is the idea. Israel's using it now, but it's where like corporations or big powerful companies will put a rainbow flag
for sure,
on
yeah,
top
yeah,
of it,
yeah.
and then they are excluded from any criticism.
This is my whole. This has been. I've been talking about this when the war with Ukraine happened, right?
Mhm.
How comes no one cared when all those black kids were dying in Syria? And I'm just supposed to. This is
Well,
my
they're
thing.
black.
No, I know. I'm just saying. But so I'm like, I'm supposed to care now that like a bunch of white people were dying in Israel or Palestine, whatever, or like in Ukraine.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to care when, like, dude, I'm just glad they're selling weapons to everyone.
Yeah, yeah,
Bro,
dude,
not
I mean,
everybody.
you know, you're actually kind of swaying me here because
Because like I'm just saying, bro, like if we weren't in the pockets of everyone, that would be a bad thing. We need to be up in there, standing on business, stand and be like, dude, this is our shit. And if we don't, we will lose the country. We will lose shit. And that's a hard pill to swallow.
So when you say we're gonna lose the country, like what do you imagine happening?
I know McChickens are gonna go
probably
up to like $7. Okay,
either everyone,
Anyway,
yeah.
Are they not already 7?
bro, they're like
I mean,
they're like $3.50,
they're
almost
gonna
$4
they're
for
gonna
a
start-
fucking McChicken dog. Anyway, I need
No,
fucking
and you-
2 for $3 on McChickens.
This
Okay,
is-
and I need gas under $3.
No, exactly, bro.
That's what I need, bro. I don't care who gets the fucking job
I
done
really
to
don't
make
give a
that
fuck. Yeah,
fucking
no,
happen.
seriously, I don't give a
but
fuck
put
either.
that fucking
That's the only
person in
thing
charge.
that's-
That's the only thing I care about.
I don't give a fuck about anything other than if my gas costs $3, and I've made that statement. That's been a joke
Dog,
for a
I
while.
can't-
Dude, what is like
'Cause, like-
gas in LA was fucking crazy.
Yeah, you can't
Like,
even. That's why
well,
they.
and it's a trap too because like as soon as you get 2 to 3 hours outside, it's like comes down $1. It's still like $5.50. But,
yeah,
you know,
I'm just, dude. I just know that the like everyone's voted on shit this whole time, right, in this country, and the only thing that's
Yeah.
ever affected me was the price of gas.
the price of gas.
So
is
I don't
very,
really honestly give
I know,
a fuck.
and
dude.
honestly, I can't even eat fucking gluten. But if they can make McChickens back fucking 2 for $3, bro,
So
I'll go
good.
back to eating fucking McChickens
want-
and shitting blood, dog. I don't care. It's
Bro, I
literally the deal.
Dude, I remember I
okay?
would get like I remember when they were $1, bro.
Yeah,
I
same.
would go.
Oh
and
my
I was like
God.
350 pounds, bro, and I would go get like 10
McChickens.
Oh, dude, that
and
used
yeah,
to be
crush
time.
them.
Yeah, bro. Like
Crush
it
them.
was
That would be like my
nothing.
Sunday night ripping fucking hot like red nail dabs, like no, not even low temp dabs.
Smoking darts. Yeah, smoking
Smoking
darts.
darts.
Yeah, and just a
fucking
10-pack of
10 pack of
McChickens.
McChickens,
God
dude,
damn,
Jesus
I
Christ.
like the spicy McChickens.
I mean,
too.
no, for sure.
Oh,
For
dude, I
sure.
know. Yo,
Add
you ever?
bacon onto that.
I know.
fucker?
You ever slap a piece of cheese onto a McChicken?
Oh,
Dude, no, dude.
yes.
So
Bro,
what you do,
game changer.
bro? No, what you
Game
do
changer.
is you do the McChicken with the added cheese,
Yeah.
Mm.
pickle,
Pickle.
and
Okay.
pickle, and you do the mac sauce.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck,
It's-
dude! I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, bro,
great.
that's the that is like,
that
bro.
is
I would
great.
order all
Um,
10 like that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. How much do you think that would cost these days?
Now I don't know, man.
I
They
know
would be,
$7.
I know that's a $70 order all day long.
bro. They would, dude. They would literally be charging you like 15 cents for the cheese and like 15 cents for the pickle and like 10 cents for the mac sauce.
Bro, I know.
It'd be like $1.25, $1.35 with the
Yeah.
cheese, pickle, and the oh man, that
They
sounds,
must be raking in
Damn, a
profit
mix-
right now, dude.
man, a McChicken with mac
Man.
sauce.
Bro.
Right now. Oh my god, with the
Dog.
cheese and the pickle.
I know. The cheese is what really brings it all like together.
No,
like,
honestly, bro,
that's some serious fat kid shit. Like, yo, if you're not throwing cheese onto the McChicken,
bro.
like, don't even come at me,
Bro,
bro.
no,
Like,
dude.
I don't even have the time of
Dude,
day
someone-
to deal with y'all.
I remember last time I went to McDonald's a little while. This is probably a while ago. I haven't gone there in a while, and I ordered a McChicken with someone, and I was like, I ordered it like that, and they're like, "That's a nice order."
yeah, bro.
You
Yeah,
really
dog.
thought that one out. You
Yeah,
fucking.
dude.
You're creative.
That's how you know I used to be 350 pounds. It's because I ordered something like that at McDonald's.
Dog,
Yeah. Do you ever miss being 350 pounds?
You know, we were talking about this.
We're,
the other
we're
day.
still right on the cusp, baby. Dude, I know. 3 weeks worth of work, baby. We can get back.
Dude, I just go
Oh.
back to eating ice cream and not working out. I could get it back real quick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I used to like. We were talking about it last pot. I want to do it again, but I would crush
Crush
like half
half
gallons
gallons.
of ice cream.
Half gallon.
Yeah,
I
know,
Holy
like,
shit. That's more than a pint. Yeah.
Yeah, and I would be like strung out on,
The
on
toes.
coke and shit, and
Yeah.
like just like so fat and like
Burping it back up.
Oh, dude,
tasting it
just
all, yeah.
dumping logs out
Oh
of my ass.
man, dude, I've been having diarrhea pretty bad for the past since I've been back in Seattle.
Probiotics, man.
Yeah, I drink a lot of water too.
Probiotics,
so-
dude. And-
Probiotics?
yeah,
Yeah.
probiotics are always.
Do you have
in the-
a brand or anything?
the
to go for?
Renew's really nice, and I'm like, if your gut's fucked up, like I just get the highest microbiome, like like amount. Like
yeah,
it's like
yeah,
they
it's
have,
like 4 billion or something.
yeah.
like
Well,
that.
no, they have like the banger. That's why I like to renew. They have the 100 billion ones.
Oh yeah,
and they're
yeah, that's
insane,
right,
bro.
that's
You,
right,
100
that's right.
billion.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
you
of
take
fucking-
like 2 or 3 of those, bro. You will shit.
I know,
Like you've
you're
never
gonna
shit
I know,
before.
you're gonna shit sideways,
And then
and
you'll feel
it's gonna,
great.
yeah, it's gonna
as
fuck
long,
you.
but
and
that's the
the
problem.
First ship's gonna fuck you up. dude.
Yeah, it will fuck your shit
Like,
up.
yeah, no, but then the problem is though, is you have to take them every day.
Yeah, if
like
you-
you can't, you don't
Oh.
skip
Yeah,
days.
so, like-
you need to
so, like,
keep that.
I used to have like this intestinal disease basically where I was like throwing up blood and bile and shit, and like I would just go on like crazy high doses of probiotics every day like that for
Yeah.
like 6 months, and it like healed me.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, like
That's super
they were
cool.
trying to do the surgery that they had on my mom and shit, and because they were like said it was like genetic, but it was just like no, I just have a poor diet and my microbiome is literally shit. So it's like here, let's feed it. Like basically, what the idea was, your body can only hold so many like organisms. So
Mhm.
I take so many that where it just like it overfloods my system with good
It would just
bacteria, so it
flush.
dumps all the bad bacteria out,
Cleans that shit
and then you're
out.
supposed to get that bacteria addicted to things that aren't like refined sugar and like shitty food like wheat and stuff, and then like replace it with like meat and stuff, and then all that bacteria that's in your gut starts to get more attracted to that stuff.
Here's one for you. I'm trying to eat at home more and cook, like, and not
Yeah.
go out eat this processed
Me and him
garbage.
are all about that. We
Awesome.
we love to eat.
Well, I
Jeff-
also.
he's like a really good chef, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
I mean, dude, honestly, it just depends on the day. I know,
Yeah.
but preferably just tacos, and especially just living.
I had
in, like,
fish
this-
tacos tonight, dude. Yeah.
I know,
fish
Tacos are the wave,
Yeah,
bro.
dude, I know it's the move. I know I can do it all in fucking one pan.
Oh.
I know it takes me 10 minutes to fucking make
Yeah,
myself
tacos
a
are
meal.
the
like,
move,
I know,
bro.
yeah, it's chill.
You know something new I'm on is I used to just squeeze lemon juice into my shit, but now I squeeze lemon juice and then I put the like actual lemon half in there as I cook it.
No, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Get
that's the way
that
to do
that
it.
flavor in there.
But here's one for you. So my uncle, when I was really young, I was giving him some shit because he smelled bad one day, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I don't wear deodorant because I eat healthy and like I don't smell
Yeah, I've
bad."
been-
So I've been doing that. I haven't been
No,
wearing deodorant. and shit.
I only wear like essential oils and stuff. I haven't worn. I get cysts when I use deodorant. I haven't worn deodorant probably.
Cysts, like in your armpit. Kind
Yeah,
of
well, like if I use like any deodorant, like I
like
get
little bumps right under.
no,
the
like
skin,
I'm
or-
talking like crazy things that I have to like drain.
Damn.
Like, any deodorant, I've tried all of them, even like the good ones and stuff, and I haven't worn deodorant. in, God, probably almost a decade, bro.
That's fucking awesome. Well, I mean, they have
But I
all
wear
that
essential.
aluminum
I wear
bullshit in
I wear
there.
essential oils and stuff every day. Like I'll grab lavender and just
Do you,
like
do you have a rotation
Not
that
me,
you go
dog.
through?
I
or-
put deodorant on like 3 times a day, baby.
do you ever
Dude,
put it on your gooch? You know,
I have before.
I've
I
tried
don't-
that before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if my gooch is that bad, what I do is I get that spray, that antifungal spray,
Yeah.
and I just dust my groin off.
There you go.
That's like
There
how you
go.
really are supposed to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't worn deodorant in so long. If I could find a deodorant that wouldn't give me cysts, because like every time I ever clog the pores down there,
Mhm.
it just fucks all my shit up. But like I said, I have a bottle of lavender in my car that like I'll lather up.
I
and,
smelled that on you like fucking yesterday, dude. I
Yeah.
was like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck is that smell? It smells delightful." And you're like, "Oh yeah, that's me."
I know, fresh out the sauna.
Yeah, I'll
just
take 'cause, like,
dusting.
certain things that I will like. I like to wear rose extract and like lavender
Rose,
and like
lavender.
certain things like I can't do like like
Eucalyptus?
Mint. The eucalyptus I can't do on my armpits. It burns.
Oh really?
Yeah,
That's
you have to be really
interesting.
careful with certain essential oils. Like your body will like because like I love the smell of
eucalyptus isn't very good for your skin.
yeah. Like there's like I
Mm.
love orange. It's like my favorite essential oil smell.
Orange.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
let me fucking-
it like
I've been collecting the peels of my oranges.
I love the smell. I remember I used to put the peels
Yeah,
in my
you
oranges.
got that motherfucker on you
Yeah,
like
really.
that, bro.
You're like I like the scent.
Yeah.
I remember I used to put orange peels in my weed and shit. I was like.
Yeah. That was that was a big thing. I know,
Yeah,
just
like-
to like fucking rehydrate
Yeah,
this like
just, like,
old ass
this
fucking.
bud,
Dude,
yeah.
I'm in with the orange peels. Like I put that shit. Like I'll express the orange peel into my coffee. I'll
Oh
do
yeah,
that
dude.
into,
Something like that
tea.
is definitely really yummy. I'm all about the like, but yeah, like I love the smell of orange, right? But I can put it on my wrists or something.
Mhm.
But I remember one time I put it on my armpits, and I learned real quick that I'll never do that again because it burns so bad for like an hour.
Oh fuck that. Yeah. No.
But you have to be
thanks.
really careful with what certain essential oils. But like lavender, rose is really good for me. Jasmine I really like to wear too.
Jasmine. Okay. What about like dragon's breath? You know, or
I feel like
that's like a combination.
I feel
shit,
like
right?
stuff like that has like because I really fucking hate the smell of patchouli.
I
It's-
can't.
I know it's all
smell it
those.
right
I know
now.
it's all of those years of taking LSD and being around just
Hippies,
wolves that,
no,
like,
yeah, a lot of hippies I know, dude.
Yeah.
They just douse their shit in patchouli.
Patchouli.
What does patchouli smell like if you like had to?
I don't know.
describe
It smells like a person that I hate. Smells like my ex.
There it comes out. Oh fuck. Let's talk about your ex. All right.
the
no,
one
I'm
with
kidding.
fucking dude. This bitch. I remember she was like, "I'm gonna get dreadlocks," and I was like, "That's sad."
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that's
Like, I
sad.
remember,
I
like,
need-
she
I know-
white?
I need. To
Oh
move
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
she's
God.
a dumb white bitch.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
That blonde-haired, blue-eyed white bitch. No, sorry, I'm being
Blue-eyed
Blue
liar.
haired. Blue
mean.
hair.
I'm
Blue-eyed
being mean. I got
liar.
nothing about. I
Did
got.
she ever have blue hair?
Did she ever have blue hair? I could probably see it.
Yeah.
Maybe she did.
I have
don't
an
know.
ex that actually lives in Ballard.
I wasn't. I wasn't around.
Oh
for
yeah, are
very
you
long.
gonna swing by after? Or-
No, that
You probably
so
should.
I had PTSD from that actually because we had an abortion together and stuff. And for a long time I was like stuck on her, but I went to this inpatient and shit, and I processed a lot of the PTSD, and now it's like
Oh, yeah.
I would not come romantically near her with a 10-foot pole, bro.
I know it's crazy when you get out of rehab. Your view on like the women you'll actually talk with after getting out of rehab, how much it changes.
Well,
dog.
dude, it's like
you know,
she's-
I know you really start to figure some fucking things out. Like I know, I swear to God, a lot of these people that are having these fucking relationship problems, like dog,
Yeah.
go to rehab for 30 days.
Go to an
You'll-
inpatient
I know,
or
hey,
some shit.
Yo,
Yeah.
you'll come out and know exactly how you feel about that bitch. I'll tell you that right now.
Well,
Let me tell you
yeah.
that right now, dog.
And it's like I still got a lot of love for her, but at the end of the day, we both weren't taking care of ourselves. And now
Yeah, I
that I'm
mean,
taking care of
Every
myself, I'm like,
relationship I've ever kind of been in, man, where it's like it's been like, oh shit, like hey, we're both so strung out, and like we can't. I can't even really like take this relationship serious because like. Yeah, I have like a joke about where I'm like, it's true love is like you got to compromise and like make each other's lives better. And it's like, if
Yeah.
you're not really doing that, what the fuck is.
well, and I think you can relate to this, dude. Like, I never had any fucking examples of what a good relationship looked
oh,
like.
dude, fuck.
All of
no,
them were
same.
codependent. They were all like very topsy turvy.
Yeah, no, same here.
yeah.
I mean, my mom for most of my life was like just trying to finesse like every dude that she came across. You know what I mean?
That's my mom to a T. She would
You know?
cycle every like it'd be like anywhere from 6 months to 3-4
Yeah,
years.
yeah, no. I was,
And then as soon as she's like wakes up, it's like, all right, time's up, bitch.
yeah,
You
and
know?
like I don't know.
on to the next one.
There's
Revolving door.
There's a lot. Like me and my mom are cool now, but there was definitely stuff that where it was just like I don't know. Even how I saw her treat men, because like I don't want to be like no offense to my mom, I love her, but she's definitely been aggressors in relationships, and I've found
Mhm.
myself in very weird relationships with women that were very abusive towards me. So
Yeah, dude. It's
kind of his thing.
yeah, it's kind
I
of my thing. I
always-
like to be hit. I guess.
Yeah.
I like a women do. I don't like. I
You know what's
don't
funny?
like anything else. I like to be
Yeah.
mentally abused. You know?
I
And
usually
physically.
like women that are more my age, but the funniest part is I always end up with women that are super juvenile. You know?
Yeah, I'm just see. This is good news for everyone. I got I got a slip. I got no disc in my back. I have degenerative disc disease, so I ain't even really trying to fuck no mo.
There's power in celibacy.
I literally
Holding
don't
your
even.
seed,
I'm just like, dude, my back hurts. I'm just trying to get this pumping at the gym. That's like I'm
I know,
barely
hey.
getting. You know, I'm
I
trying, dude.
know. I
Hey,
rub
hey,
one out
bitch.
once a week. You know.
Hey, bitch, you can try it, but I got 3.5 hours worth of stretches to do right
Yeah,
now.
that's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
dude. Like, I don't
hey.
got dick to throw.
Yeah,
I
dude,
don't.
yeah, dude,
Like,
I
you're
do.
literally gonna have to just ride it. It sucks.
Dude, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna keep doing these stretches.
Dude.
You do what you want.
Yeah, my throwing dick days are behind me, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not throwing dick, dude. I'm the Energizer Bunny.
Like,
bro.
until
The
I
ne-
get-
next one that comes in my life, fucking dude, Jack Hammer. You know? Like, oh god, that person's gonna be
Oh,
lucky.
yeah,
Holy fuck.
like I said, I cannot. It's just, and I've had 2 kidney stones. I just don't get hard like I used
Oh,
to. You know what I
dude.
mean? So it's just like I got a lot of stuff. I need to take some better choices. Maybe get a little hit of some trend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, time to get on a cycle.
Yeah, get
Well,
on the
you
side.
were telling me too. I think I asked you one time. I'm like, you ever been with a guy? And you're like, I've sucked a dick before.
No, I had
Oh, no,
someone
you had
suck my
someone
dick
suck your
before.
dick,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I've never sucked a dick.
Right,
I
that's
would have
gay.
if the
That's
price. No, if the
gay.
price was right, I would probably suck a dick
the
right
price
now.
was right,
The
baby.
price is right, Bob Saget,
if
motherfucker.
the price was right, dude, I just
Hung like a horse, that man.
someone it was the other week. I probably suck it, dude. You put like 8K in front of 10K in front of me. Yeah, I probably fucking.
Yeah,
Give me
and I-
$500. I'll do it right now.
See,
you
dude,
know?
that's
Yeah.
I like that attitude.
I know, yeah,
That's a winner's attitude.
I don't know if that's a winner's attitude or an Aurora attitude.
Aurora attitude, holy fuck. That was the
But
name
no,
of
yeah,
it.
I had a like. So I used to like. This is a lot of information that I'm about to unload. But I used to like jerk off on the internet for money in front of men.
There you go. That's how you do it. Yeah.
So
No
like, I was
shame.
like, there was a price. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I would also like it was weird because like I would make money and then use that money to talk to like cam girls and shit, and like I would get laid from that too. It was weird. I would like do gay shit to like get pussy.
That's like a loophole. Like a dark.
I would literally just be beating my dick and I'd put it on camera and then I would just go into it. Like I would just get on cam with some other girl like and talk to her. And then like dudes would I would just put a goal, you know, and then dudes would just tip the goal 9 times out of 10. You know, it was mostly men. Every once in a while, I think there would be maybe a woman in there or a man lying and telling
75-year-old men,
or like a man. Oh yeah, for sure, some old ass men. And I would always like because they'd always be asking me to put shit up my ass, and I told anyone I was like, it's gonna be about $400 to $500 in tokens for me to penetrate my asshole.
I tried to let my ex peg me, and my ass just would not.
I've definitely
half a pinky, bro. That's as far as I.
Yeah,
ever
see,
got.
I've definitely like I have a joke. One of my first bits I wrote, I was like, "You ever eat a gram of ecstasy and try to find the G spot in your asshole?" I've gone digging.
You've seen China.
I found the G spot. Don't give me the finger movement after saying that.
No, I have found this is like, the bit kind of works sometimes because like I found the G spot and I mean this.
It was.
I thought at this point Biscuit would be
yeah.
looking at you,
Dude,
but she's heard this
dude,
before.
It is not cracked up, but it's up to the amount of work that it took to get up there and hit that spot, and then I came soft, which was
really
weird. Yeah.
So I'll be vulnerable right now.
You come soft. You're like, do I like this?
My favorite thing is like having a girl eat my ass, and then beyond that, ice play. You know what ice play is?
I do not mind getting my butthole licked. I actually like it.
It's enjoyable. It's like very submissive.
Getting up in there and hitting that spot is a lot of work.
It's aggressive, bro.
No,
it was uncalled for.
It was. It was a lot, dude. I was really high on ecstasy, and I was like, I guess I'm not. I don't know.
I guess this isn't for me.
So
what is sex on ecstasy like? You know,
very overrated. I actually don't. I don't like to come on ecstasy. It hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
personally, yeah.
It's like you're shooting glass shards.
Yeah, I can barely pee when I'm on ecstasy, and if I'm trying to dump a load out, dude, there ain't no fucking. It's gonna be by the grace of God I get cum out of me.
Yeah.
Like the Lord, I'm gonna have to make a deal with the devil to get that cum out of me, dude. Like, I'm like, please, I'll never do this
for
again.
the one time,
and then it'll come out and it'll just burn. I don't know. Ecstasy is coming.
Not ideal.
People that say drugs, I don't know.
What's your record for jerking off in a day?
Oh man, probably like 6 or 7 times.
I was gonna say that's exactly mine, dude. 6 or 7 times.
I think I went until like I remember. I think I went until like I was like it like shot out a little blood.
It hurt.
Yeah,
I remember it shot out like a little
blood.
Yeah.
Damn, you're going hard, bro.
I'm
soft with Seymour.
Oh,
that's
dog.
the name of it.
I know. I beat this thing like it fucking owes me money.
But yeah, okay. So back to the story that I was saying. This TMI about me getting sucked off by someone. As I was on Chatterbait where I would jerk off and shit.
Chatterbait.
And this dude offered me. I was like homeless at the time, like living out of hotels and shit. And this dude offered me like $500 to suck my dick.
500, huh?
Yeah, and I was like, all right, dude. And like I met up with him and tried to get sucked off, and I literally tried watching like straight porn while he sucked me off. And he's like, dude, if you're not gonna come, I'm not gonna give you the $500.
What?
Yeah.
After he was sucking you off?
It was a shit deal.
You should have
a shit deal.
I honestly,
give me 200.
I get it.
I know. Hey, you gave it the old college try.
I think I get it, bro. I almost felt like I was like, dude, I'm not into it, and like I'm not, and like this is just weird. I'm figuring out I'm not gay.
I'm embarrassed now.
I'm figuring out I'm not gay.
I wanted to be gay. I was so homeless. I was like, dude, I could get drugs and pay for my hotel.
Dude, I
can pay for my weekly. You know what I mean? I was literally at the time I was so depressed and so out down bad. I was like, dude, I just want someone to something.
I want
to work.
a community to belong to. Even
I just want anything to work. If I can throw my dick out to gay men and make money, I was struggling. Okay.
Yeah.
My parents had abandoned me. I was like 17.
I know. All these years later, now you're just buying Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I know, right? Fuck. I know.
Yeah, it's just Pokemon Magic, Flesh and Blood.
Yeah, now I'm just a fucking nerd.
On the topic of being gay, I was identifying as queer when I was in Seattle. Then I went to LA, and I was like, I'm a straight white male. And then I was like, oh, there is a social construct edge to this whole queer thing. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Like, I mean, I just think like it's just like, I don't know, man.
Well, I was really frustrated with the queer community, like because I was like, hey, how do you guys define queer? And no one would give me an answer. And I talked to like 6 or 7 different queer people.
This is the thing. This is what pisses me off about the whole queer thing is I thought queer was a slur.
Yeah, it was
for a long time, and now that's just like okay.
Now it's just chill.
And now I can't say faggot, like, and I could say that for like a decade.
Yeah,
it's
a funny word phonetically.
I would get hit all the time as a boy. My mom has called me a faggot. Like that is like it just.
Well, the thing I can't stand with that too.
Hey, your mom's can't on business though.
You know,
people get so offended by that, but it's like you were never burnt.
But I can call you queer. I don't understand, dude.
You know, but what they're doing is they're taking this whole concept of like intergenerational trauma and being like, this is harmful, and it's like it's actually not. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I just like the fact that like you don't understand those people got to where they are because freedom of speech, and then people got to eventually accept them, and now those same people are trying to shut out like what got them.
Oh, dude,
let's
get into it.
It's like you got what you wanted. Chill the fuck out, because then you're gonna lose it.
Well, now they're doing safe spaces.
Yeah.
You know, and what is a safe space? I'll tell you what a safe space is. It's a comedy club where if you're 21 and you have your ID, you can go in and perform.
Yeah,
that's it. That's a safe space. A safe space is not when you censor people or bring them out, and it's also juvenile, bro. The whole thing, it's just fucking drives me up a wall. But I've kind of come to terms with it.
Yeah,
my heart's in LA, so I'm gonna make it work while I'm in Seattle. But I'm going to LA as soon as I can, like getting out of here, because there are queer people in LA, but it's not who they are. You know, it's just like one edge to them.
Well, I just like it's just. I literally whatever that bubble is in Seattle that where you're experiencing is just kind of just a Seattle thing, man.
Well, and here's the thing I thought for a long time. I thought it's like its own beast, but the true thing is like this is all very calculated from corporations and shit. Like, and when I talk about pink washing, I mean in 2012, like in Silicon Valley, when all these companies were like, no, they knew they needed to move. Where'd they go? They ran to Seattle under the rainbow flag.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, but like, dude, this is like woke is going broke, dog.
Oh, for sure.
So
I
it's
couldn't
like
agree
you
more.
could literally be as woke as you want. It's not gonna fucking, dude. That's why Netflix is like, yeah, they fired all their fucking trans people. They're like, yeah,
did they?
You didn't hear about that, man? They're like after because
they
were trying to bitch about the Ricky Gervais shit.
Oh,
and like,
wow.
and they're like, yo, if you have a problem with what we're doing here now, get the fuck out.
Yeah,
good.
Because
and
it's not making them money, man. You don't understand. That's gonna happen to all these people.
Everyone, even people that don't talk about it.
Dude, it's going to happen to all of them.
Yeah.
It's going to, because the bottom line in this country is fucking money. No one cares about your fucking whatever, dude. At the end of the day, no one gives a fuck. And if you're not making money with it, you are literally doing nothing.
Yeah.
Well, you are circle jerking something that is not going to last, because nothing in this country, if it's not profitable, lasts, dude.
Yeah, and I got two things that I've come away, because you know how like I've been in the Seattle scene.
Unless it's a church, unless it's a fucking church, dude.
That's tax exempt and all that shit. You know,
yeah, like, then you can just do that. But they're never going to tax exempt faggots. I'm sorry, they're just never going to do it.
No, they won't, because this is America, and
they just aren't, man. It's just like, and I don't know. I think it's good. Like I'm very pro whatever. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Everyone can self-actualize.
Like, honestly, one of my
as
favorite things watching
yeah.
lately is like you know who Jeffree Star is.
Oh yeah.
He's like going off about how he's just like, yo, I'm fucking. I just like his takes on it, because he's like, dude, I dress like this, but like I'm still a fucking guy. You know, he's like Mr. Diva is like his like thing, you know, and he just talks hella shit. He's like this they them shit that's like doesn't even, no offense. I just like, dude, if you want to identify as whatever the fuck you want, I'll do that or this or that. But like there is a like,
well,
are like, what are you? What's under there? They make you report your taxes. Why the fuck why can't I know what's under your pants, dude?
Yeah, and I mean, furthermore,
tell me what's there. And I'm sorry, right? No offense, real quick. If you're like hooking up with someone and not telling them what gender you are and shit, you're a fucking criminal.
Yeah,
it's wrong, but also, dude, I mean, it comes down to two things for me. It comes down to
them.
I see people as a human being first, and then I consider your identity.
I'll call you whatever you
but
want, dude.
In Seattle, it's all identity, and that's where it stops. You know? Like everyone, and when people are not obsessing, but when they're pouring all this time and energy into looking at their identity, at the end it's gonna fall. Because it's not real.
No, for sure, man. I agree. It's just like, this is the thing is, it's just like,
it's dehumanizing. It really is. It's a dehumanizing.
It's just
thing.
like, you gotta, like, I don't know, man.
Plastic.
I grew up in rave culture, so it's like I grew up with, you know, gay friend, calling people whatever
I came
the
out
fuck.
Of a queer household, dude.
Like,
my mom's a queer. She's dating
you know, I've got nothing. Like, I grew up, especially in this city. I don't hate on it at all. Like, I've done some gay shit myself. You know, I really, you know, I don't care. I wish I was gay. I really do. I feel like my life would be easier. I say that all the time. Sadly, I'm attracted to women. You know,
Well, yeah, dude,
Hey, it's the bane of your existence.
Yeah,
really.
it really is, dude. Man, if I was gay, I'd be in LA, downfront, beachfront property, getting dick down right now. You know?
Yeah,
in a fucking really nice like apartment, you know,
with an
It's probably-
infinity pool.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
a hot tub.
and driving an Infinity. You know what I mean?
What color is it?
I don't know.
White
Probably
for sure.
pink.
White for
White
sure.
or
I know.
pink?
I know. Hey, bad bitches drive white cars.
Yeah, white car or
okay?
pink. White
My
car-
dad's
white or
always
pink,
driven
yeah.
white cars. He's a bad bitch. Yeah.
But no, and like I don't know, man. Like I don't know. I'll call you whatever you want or this or that, but like down to brass tacks and shit. It's just like, dude, like
Yeah.
what the fuck, dude?
Well,
Like,
yeah, and on the individual level, again, I respect everybody.
Like I literally
that.
remember like being at raves. We call people names at the raves. It's like this bitch wants to be called Froggy. I don't fucking care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. We're all high on ecstasy and shit. But like there gets to a point when we're like, I'm at a fucking job or like I'm in real life and like I have my own opinions about shit and stuff too. And like
And your opinion's inferior because you're not queer.
yeah, you know what I mean? And it's just like it is what it is. Like I'm not
Dog, you know,
I'm not gonna sit
being
and-
a straight white male in Seattle,
Dangerous.
it literally is.
You're
the fucking
violent
worst.
by your existence.
It's the worst, dude.
yeah.
It's the worst. No. I am in the wrong 100% of the time.
And if you understand that, it's kind of freeing. Because like for a long time I was holding on to like
Yeah.
these things of like I want to respect people, but the truth of the matter is I already respect you. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the
If you
thing
have
is
feelings
like,
about the way I'm speaking, that's on you, bro. And all these people that like group thought and then iced
Yeah.
me
I
out,
mean,
not a single one of them talked to me individually.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Is weird thing is
Oh,
like I don't know. I have
probably right.
tons of like gay friends and stuff that I grew up and stuff with, and like I don't know. I'd sit at raves and say crazy shit with them, and like I feel like they all knew I didn't like hate them. Like I accepted them
dude.
100% for what they were, and like I love them. They're my friends,
Yeah.
and
When I was
I
in
don't know. They'd be like, "That's fucking Pierce, dude. He was raised by two pastors." Like, you don't want the man to say retard and faggot. That's like asking me not to drink water. You know what I mean? I heard my mom say retard on the phone twice yesterday in a 30-minute phone call, and she works with fucking autistic retard children.
Yeah.
That's what she does for work, and she just
Hey,
throwing retard around
hey,
like it's
and she
nothing.
meant it.
She did mean it.
Yeah.
And they
She
try to,
totally
and
meant
the
it.
people that defend that shit, what they don't realize is that these autistic people, they're vulnerable.
Yeah.
And when they're vulnerable, they are so much more subjected to queer culture. Meaning,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I
if
get
it's in
it.
front of their face,
I mean,
and it is
dude.
in Seattle, that's what they're gonna go for.
Dude,
you know?
I'll tell you this, dude. I was an emo fucking loser growing up. Like I was wearing chick pants, painting my nails, eyeliner. I was cross dressing like a motherfucker. If I was raised in today's culture, dude, I would have been on the hormones. I would have been chopping my dick off.
Oh, dude, have you met any
Lickety
people?
split.
Have
Yeah,
you
look at
met?
you split. I want to
Lickety
cut my
split.
penis off right now.
Yeah.
Have you met any
Hey,
people
no,
that
hey,
grew
hey,
up
live.
in, like 2000?
Hey, if we can get 20,000
Yeah, the
views,
fun- we'll-
dog, we'll still do it live.
We'll fund this, dude. Just cut my
Well,
penis
and they're gonna
off.
call it transphobic, but again, it comes down to this
I do hate my penis,
dehumanization.
though.
Comes down to this dehumanization thing because what they're doing is they're denying that that's still like a male brain.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm
For sure.
saying?
And like,
Like-
it's the thing is like I don't know. I feel like it's just half of it I'm joking, half and I'm not, and like I just want people to be themselves.
Yeah, we're
you know?
comedians, so all of this is not serious.
Yeah, it's
guys.
like
We're
half the. It's like I
comics.
want people to be. I have friends that are gay or trans. It's like I've literally. I used to live with this trans girl, whatever she wants to be identified as. I don't fucking care. But like, it's like I remember because like I was at one point really questioning my gender, especially when all this shit was happening, and I'm just like, because I loved wearing women's clothing,
Yeah.
all this type of shit, and I'm like. And I'm like looking and I'm like, so if I transition and cut like my dick off, like, can I still come and stuff? And it's like, no, you really kind of just can't. Like they say, some people say you can, but like you basically lose like 60% of like your sexual pleasure when you cut your shit off. Yeah, read that shit, bro. You basically lose your fucking ability to fucking orgasm. And I was living with this shit.
And that's a big price to pay.
I was living with this
It's one of
trans
my
girl. I
favorite
was like,
things
dude,
I
I'll
do.
call you whatever you want, dude. But like, dude, don't you want to come? You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, no offense.
like,
I know
like
sex
ever?
is like sex is like a big part of your life. I know it is. I hear you and your boyfriend
Yeah.
fucking all the time. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Well, here's another
But I
thing,
think I
too.
talked them
People-
out of chopping their dick off, bro. It's kind of what I'm saying. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
people
And
will,
I'll call them she, he, or whatever. I'm not saying anything. I'm like, brass tacks. Like, dude, should you really cut your dick off and lose your chance to orgasm? Isn't that like the biggest? Like, I don't know. You're talking about taking away from one of the major parts of life.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
a couple things I want to note.
The
on
amount of
this.
people. Sorry.
So when we're talking about trans issues, I already see this coming down the pipe. People are going to say we're not trans, we can't talk about it. Yes, we can. We're human beings that think about the culture we're involved with. And secondly, like it comes down to this thing: if someone wants to go through surgery like that,
Yeah.
I support their right. But at the end of the day,
no, me too.
they're trying to restructure their
I
identity.
do support their.
And they're denying
Yeah.
they're denying who they are.
Yeah.
So when you try to restructure your identity like that, and it's on a premise that's skewed like
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
it's the Leaning Tower of Pisa, bro. Like,
yeah. I just I think life is all like you want to be happy, you got to balance the chemicals in your brain. And if you start fighting your genetics, it's never going to make you happy. But that's just my opinion, right? Because I know people do transition and they're happy and stuff, but like the overwhelming statistics of people that aren't happy about their transitions are fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
especially the people that chop their dicks off and they're not coming really anymore. And you're like, oh, wow, I
Well,
like really
yeah.
lost like that.
and the idea of pink washing too. Let's talk about that. Like that can translate. It's analogous to trans culture at some
Yeah,
facet.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you are not hiding, but you are identifying with a rainbow flag. When you got to understand, it's a rainbow flag. Your
Yeah.
identity does not exist. We're all human beings.
No, for sure, man. I get it. I really like. I'm not here to judge anyone. I'm not a perfect person, so like I like to make jokes and like honestly,
Yeah.
it's like I don't know. I'm like, if you do whatever you want, and this is my thought on it, is like, dude, I wasn't really allowed to do whatever I wanted until I was like 18, and that's just
Yeah.
kind of how I feel with this shit. Because like people are the kids and shit. I'm like, let them just develop as children, and that's my opinion. If they want to
Mhm.
chop their dick off when they're fucking 18, fucking
Let 'em do it.
do it.
Yeah, absolutely. But
let
I
him
just
do it,
think-
dude.
And I
Fuck
want to
it.
know too, like I've noticed that I've been vindictive as fuck lately, and I'm working on that.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, if I sound vindictive, I'm sorry, and I'll definitely watch the pod, and I might change some opinions about what I said.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really. I mean, this like I believe I'm kind of just a nihilist, and I just believe in like nothing, and like everything I have are just thoughts most of the time, and like I don't even think much in life is real or has much meaning. So, you know,
I know.
Well,
Yeah, we're just spinning away. Into
yeah, like
fucking
you know, like I know I have
oblivion,
meaning because
basically.
I've known this fool for a decade. I know my
Mhm.
relationship with him is meaningful because I love Jesse. You know what I mean? And like, you know what I mean? It's just a lot of shit's just fugazi. Like
well, yeah,
hell, you know, if they showed
It's
me.
Fugazi.
If
yeah.
someone could show me the way of the show me actually belief
The
and
way
real
of the
facts
Lord.
about the Lord, you know, I'd probably be a Christian.
Yeah.
You know, you show me a good or nothing, I'm like, maybe I should chop my dick off. You know, I'm okay, thank
no,
you.
I'm
though.
good. Thank you, brother.
But that's like I hate to like say that, but
I was
that's just.
praying none of you would want any of these.
but
I
that's
know.
like
I got some bananas too. If you want some bananas. Yeah.
let's hit a couple topics real quick, and then we'll see where we're at on time.
All
So
right.
OJ died. That was fucking kind of cool.
I know. I actually
Can't
talked with my
believe it.
mom the other day. Like when I found that out, I called her up just to argue whether or not he did it or not. And she
Yeah, I
was like,
mean,
she's
didn't
like,
you-
oh, he was so guilty. And I was like, I don't know, man. The gloves didn't fit.
Gloves did not fit.
I know. He wrote a book saying how he would have done it if he did do it.
Yeah, I mean,
I know
like
it
that,
might have
but-
been exactly how it was fucking done, but that doesn't mean the boy was guilty.
Yeah, I just think that he wrote that book, and I think he's just like he was just too big of a. Let's say if
He was a football player, right?
Yeah, he was just too big of a superstar. Then I think that like they were just like, dude, he's white, just let it go.
Honestly, I don't
He's
know
white- he's
anything
white,
about the
basically.
OJ
Yeah, he's-
situation at all.
he's
I just
ba-
know that's a fun name, OJ, orange juice. You know,
he
I
just
ate an
basically
orange.
like murdered the fuck out of his wife in like the 80s, and he died. He
No,
died now. He was like a very very like
Yeah.
famous football player.
And didn't he say didn't he reassure people of his health before he died too? Like he made a video reassuring people,
I
know
don't-
I'm in good health, and then with
I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't say-
I didn't keep up on the juice like that. But
Yeah, I
I
don't
saw
know.
like one article on like Insta or something.
Yeah,
like that.
I don't really. I didn't see much to be honest.
Yeah, I just don't care about OJ, honestly.
I do me neither, man.
yeah.
I don't
just
know.
want
I
the-
did
just-
have a really.
I
good
just
time
care if the
arguing with my
algorithm
mom.
picks us up and hears that word, and then this clip goes viral.
Yeah,
I'm
I-
just vain at this
I did
point.
see that Tucker Carlson was on Kill,
Kill
Tony.
Tony. I seen that.
I didn't
last
watch
night.
it, but
I was actually watching that last night.
was it good? Was he
He
funny?
didn't say anything on it really. He didn't say much. He just sat there.
Pussy.
Yeah.
Pussy. You'll talk to Putin, but you won't like criticize a comic. What's that
He said a
about?
few things that were kind of funny.
I mean, I don't know. He's probably pretty fucking lit. I
Yeah,
know
the
they normally
Israel-
are by the time they
I
fucking
respect
start
the
that.
fuck out of Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
I mean, he's willing to go have challenging conversations with like fucking Putin or any opposing viewpoint. And then, you know, my family or anyone will say, "Oh, he's transphobic," and I'm like, "Is that all you got?" I mean,
Yeah,
has
I
he
mean-
killed a trans person?
I don't know. I mean, I think Tucker's just hilarious.
He
That's-
is.
I
He's candid as fuck, and doesn't he? He's like sponsored by Zins or something like that. He's always
he's
talking
all about the Zins, bro.
Yeah. I'm not about the Zins. I tried them, and it's just fucking gross. My dad has chewed his whole life, and I've drank in his chew out of his
Yeah,
spit
the
cup
Zins
a few times.
are
Yep, been there. My dad chewed my entire life as well.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
kind? You remember?
Yeah, he chewed Copenhagen long cut, the fucking cardboard cans.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, with the wax on the inside.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah. So you had to sit, you had to get your pinch, then you had to fucking rub it basically against
damn.
the side of the can so it would hold fucking together. And yeah, no, I started stealing fucking chews from him when I was like 6 or so. Is when I started.
Wow,
I started
damn.
fucking chewing.
apparently we're about
tobacco.
to go through another major pill shortage, dude.
Oh,
Are
really?
we?
Yeah, that's what they're saying on Fox, dude.
Hell
'cause
yeah,
we like
bro.
to read
Not the
Fox News
pills.
here.
We need the pills. Come
Yeah.
on.
I know, how else am I supposed to rip foilies on Third and Pike if we don't have any pills? Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm on lithium, trazodone,
Oh,
vitamin
damn.
D. Yeah, and then I got like in there I got a fucking huge anti-anxiety vial just filled to the brim, bro. I don't even know how many pills are in there. There's no way I could take all of them.
It's crazy that they hand you that many pills.
I
out.
seriously, they just hand that out to me, and it's like, yeah, take one every 4 hours if you start to feel a little anxious.
Honestly, dude, just start ripping fucking blinkies
Damn,
until
dude,
you
this
have
is
like
crazy.
panic attacks
This
in the
is
gas
actually
stations.
kind of
And,
crazy.
like, I know
news.
you'll work through some shit.
Oh,
Dude.
I miss weed, bro. I don't smoke anymore.
Dude, this is crazy. Liberal cities may face audit from the Federal Reserve for spending hundreds of millions of dollars on homeless crisis and not fixing it.
Dude, homelessness in Seattle.
That's
Let's talk
crazy.
about
And
it.
that's nuts, bro.
Dog, I know. I've been homeless in Seattle.
Yeah, are you
Like,
from Seattle? If you haven't been homeless, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know. Like, dude,
Have you,
so
like-
many
I was-
fucking
I was
I
homeless
out
in
here.
LA for a
I was like,
couple
if you haven't
weeks,
defecated on the streets yet, are you like really a Washingtonian or a Seattleite? Like a part of being here is shitting on the street, dude.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There is something very freeing about being able to walk down the street with a fucking beer in your hand and being able just to fucking piss wherever the fuck you want. It's like pretty chill, actually, to be totally honest.
Yeah, I love going into like go to Bellevue.
Ooh,
take
man,
a
how do you
shit
got?
out
I
there,
don't know
you
why I hate this because I think anyone who went to fucking school, no offense, is a fucking retard. Unless you're a doctor or whatever. If you went to school and you got
Mhm.
some stupid liberal arts degree and you're making the government pay for it, go fucking fuck you.
Yeah.
No offense. I don't. You
But
know,
fuck you.
Yeah, no, I mean it's well,
Yeah,
we were
Biden-
talking about war in the U.S. You know, the other major segment is marketing, advertising,
I just the fact
which
that
is death. You know, I mean, like it is so pointless. My whole life, my like family's been like, yeah, you'd be really good at marketing. And I'm like, do you want me to put a bullet in my head, bro? Like, come
honestly,
on.
No.
I mean everything is marketing,
And
bro.
then they're like, oh yeah, when you do stand up comedy, you need to shut the fuck up. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I
all
mean
right.
you gotta understand marketing is everything. It's
Oh
like-
yeah, branding is everything, dude, and that's escalating quickly. Have either of you tried the Apple Vision Pro, the new like VR
I
headset?
don't like VR. It makes me
Oh,
sick.
yeah.
Dude, I tried
I've done it. I've done it,
and
but I don't
it
like
was
it.
insane.
It
was-
gives me really bad vertigo.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me feel really sick.
Do you remember the first time you saw a 3D movie with those 3D glasses?
Yeah, also
Yeah.
hurts my
Dude,
eyes.
my buddy Mark, I remember we were seeing a movie. This motherfucker vomited everywhere. You know?
Yeah, it makes me feel really sick.
Yeah, I know. Right? After ripping a fucking Arizona can out in the parking lot and trying to go in.
Arizona cans, bro. Yeah, I used
Yeah,
to
dude.
smoke out of those with my buddy. Shout out
All the-
Kyle, bro.
Dog,
or the
all-
Gatorade bottles.
Oh,
like-
dude, I know. We smoked out of the Arizona
Or the
fucking
apple?
teas. I don't know. All the fucking time because I know I grew up fucking going to the skate park and shit like that.
Damn, apparently on
Like,
this
yeah.
on this day, 1910 was when they had the first Major League Baseball game. That's kind of cool.
Oh, that's kind of
That's cool. I like baseball. Baseball.
I
is
don't
like
like
one of
hate
my,
it or anything, but I just think
favorite
it's
sports.
crazy.
Oh, I'm going to the fucking game on Wednesday. Actually, it's
Oh,
fucking
nice.
Griffey bobblehead night, dog.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
dude, I
dude.
want it so fucking bad. I want that bobblehead.
What's
so
your
fucking bad.
favorite Mariners jersey? Do you have one? I like the teal or the like green ones. You know,
I mean,
I think the navy is whack as fuck. I don't like navy blue. Just
yeah, I don't know.
like 44 minutes. We'll go a little longer,
Okay.
and then we'll fucking. I don't know.
Probably the teal jerseys are probably my favorites, or even just the fucking classic, just white home jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do just a white home jersey.
I was not a huge fan of the new ones they released that are like blue with the yellow.
Yeah,
I thought those were a little hacky. And then you want to know what makes it
It reminds
worse
me of the
is-
fucking middle school I went to. Like, I know, because my fucking middle school
That's
had the
perfect
exact
middle
same,
school,
bro,
yeah.
had the exact same fucking colors. Dude, yeah, Meridian Middle School. Yeah,
Oh
we were the
yeah, dude. I
fucking
went to
Monarchs.
Meridian too. I forgot
Yeah,
about
dude,
that.
I know,
I remember
yeah.
those colors are the
Yeah.
same.
I was
Fucking
up in
Meridian Middle
arms about
School.
it because like when they
do
first
miss-
showcased the jerseys, it was with black pants,
Yeah.
and then they came out with white pants, and I'm like, you fucking pussies.
Yeah.
You know, like it looks so much cooler with black pants.
I know, I do miss Mr. Bogle from fucking Meridian Middle School.
I don't remember. Dude,
I know, he was the fucking art teacher who was
This
on
is
fucking
so-
dose all the time.
This is
Yeah.
so sad, but like someone was talking about like remembering people in high school or like teachers that they liked or whatever. I mean, I can't remember off the top of my head one teacher's name that I went to school with.
Really?
Not
Wow.
one, not one. That's like how much I was on pills.
Do you remember the
checks
essence
out.
of them without their name? You know what I mean?
No
No.
memories.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, you remember Shannon though? The fucking
I remember Shannon because he used to let me smoke cigarettes. That's not a teacher though.
I know. Hey,
That's
hey.
a security guard that would let me smoke cigarettes
I
off
know,
campus.
Security guard.
I know.
Jesus
He was
Christ.
basically a teacher though.
I mean, he
that,
was the only
hey,
re-
that boy taught you the fucking thing about honesty. Okay, no, hey,
Yeah,
he
he
let
did-
you
he always-
smoke
yeah, he's
cigarettes
always-
as long as you
Yeah,
were
I was honest.
with
He's like,
him.
"What are you doing, Pierce?" I was like, "Going to smoke a cigarette." He's like, "All right, as long as you're not lying."
Yeah.
I
That's
was like,
valuable, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Okay,
I know,
let me
that's one of
ask
the
you guys
best lessons you
this
should've
shit.
learned.
If you guys had to narrow it down to like 5 values you live your life by, you know, what are
5
they?
values that I live my life by. I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. I think you one of the big things I hold values on is like if you're gonna take an animal on or like a child or anything, and if you don't take care of them, I just lose pretty much the most ultimate respect for you.
Yeah.
Like it's probably like one of my biggest things. Like if you don't like if I see how you treat your animal, that's how you'll treat me, and like vice versa. Like I'm very big on that. Like, you can really be a piece of shit and do all the drugs.
That's
you
a
want
ton of different values, bro. That's like responsibility, that's self-awareness.
Yeah, but that's the big thing for me. Like I will die on that fucking hill. Like do not bring
10 out of 10. I've watched it happen countless times.
Yeah, like if you want to fucking fuck your own life up, dude, do whatever the fuck you want, but
Yeah.
just do not neglect something.
No.
And I'm very big on that. Like, do not take like if you want to do whatever you want, man, do what you want. And I'm not gonna like if someone hurts themselves with their choices, it's not really none of my business because they're their own human. But do not bring something else into that bullshit.
Do you have like a story about like a certain situation that was like the most egregious to you?
I mean, I've had so many. I mean, one of my biggest relationships with a woman was we pretty much broke up because of how she treated her dog.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real though.
Yeah, no, I mean, I would watch her hit the dog and stuff, and I was like, yo, if you don't fucking cut that shit the fuck out, like I'm
out.
When I
out.
was younger, I was abusive towards animals, but I've come a long way.
Yeah, the only thing that's ever really given me a reason to live was my cat, and I could never imagine just like hurting her because
Yeah.
everything she did was so precious.
Yeah.
You said she was like 23.
Yeah.
Damn.
So just
dude.
like and honestly,
what
I
was
think
her name?
Mango, and I think there's been
Yeah,
times
she's
when
a-
I was
She was a good girl, dude.
she was a good time. I think there might have been a time or two when I was like very young when I got her that I may have probably like hit her or thrown something at her too, and like I would remember just like really regretting it.
Yeah.
And
You know my like biggest crime against humanity or against chickens was I killed a chicken once.
yeah, I mean they used to take me and make me chop like chickens' heads off and hunt deer and shit when I was younger. So
Wow.
I know that was a big thing. I know when I like really started taking like cooking seriously, I was like, yo, I actually have to go and do this. I know, yeah, I can't actually sit and fucking cook this animal without actually knowing what it's like to actually take its life. I was like, yeah, no,
Portlandia season 1 episode 1. You seen that?
no, I know, I don't watch. I know, I don't watch much for fucking TV. I watch a lot of The Simpsons.
yeah,
Like,
he's really
yeah.
about the Simpsons.
Yeah, dog. I know. I stand on fucking business with The
He loves The
Simpsons, and I got
Simpsons.
I got fucking Bart skateboarding naked tattooed on top of
Oh,
one
hell
foot.
yeah.
I got
saw your Rainier tattoo.
yeah.
That's fucking sick,
Then I got
dude.
fucking Sideshow Bob with a knife behind his back on the other
Always
foot.
throws me
like,
off. I
ooh.
like didn't know for the longest time. Sideshow Bob is fucking Frasier.
Yeah, dude, I know. It's crazy. I know. Once you actually put it together, you can like hear the voice and you're like, oh
yeah,
shit.
no, it's literally just fucking Frasier.
Yeah.
I've
Just-
seen Frasier
he's
or
just-
started watching it.
He plays a clown in Simpsons, the clown in Simpsons.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah.
Sideshow Bob.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Bart. I know that's Bart's fucking nemesis.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always trying to fucking kill Bart. And I
But yeah,
mean,
I don't know.
Is
it
he a
probably.
different clown than the crazy clown?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's not Krusty. He's not
It's not
Krusty.
Krusty. It's
Krusty.
Krusty's like
Yeah, I know Krusty's chill.
Yeah,
Krusty-
Krusty's
yeah,
show-
Krusty's
it's
show.
Krusty's like.
I know
they've-
it's
they've
his
worked together.
sidekick.
Yeah, it's his
Okay.
sidekick.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, he was like his
Yeah,
assistant.
I've written a lot of jokes about. One of my best sets is like kind of just like touching on like, like my ex like hitting her dog and shit.
Mhm.
Like I was like Guns N' Roses or like whatever band. Every rose has its thorn.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
I was like
that's
that
good.
song is right. I was like you meet a girl and like you like all the same music.
Yeah, sex is
know?
good.
Yeah, the sex
Oh,
is amazing, and then you move in with her, and then you realize she hits her dog, and like you're right, every rose does have its
It's
thorn.
thorn,
You know?
yeah.
God, you know, one of my favorite bits of yours for recent that I saw a clip of was the super Outback like fucking Bud Light thing.
Oh
or
yeah, the Bud
whatever.
Light commercial
Yeah,
one,
yeah, that one
or
cracked-
the Subaru commercial or whatever.
Yeah, I
like-
showed that one to all my buddies. Like,
Yeah, because I literally saw it. I was like, ain't no way he fucking black guy's out hiking with his kid that's deaf and fucking has a Subaru Outback.
And
I-
why,
Yeah,
why is that
not
being
in this
marketed
lifetime.
to Seattle? You know,
Yeah,
like,
dude,
there
who's
are
that
no
for?
black people that drive.
Who's
Subarus.
that for? Who's that commercial for? It's not for
That's crazy.
anybody.
Do you think it's because Subaru wants black people to like buy Subarus? Because it's not
I-
going to
dude,
work.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't know what the fuck.
I know,
that was.
they're reaching right now for a sale dog.
I
You
think
reach,
they-
I teach
I
for
think,
Smooth.
I
Yeah.
literally think that was just literally they were like, let's create a fantasy world. You know?
Oh my god!
That was like what I meant. That was like, they, like
I know. We're
let's-
creating Pokemon 2.0.
yeah,
for
literally.
Subarus.
Let's create a
Like-
scenario that will never happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fun. You know,
just stretching for the stars, dog. Trying to get
okay,
something.
I
to
may
win.
have seen a black guy hiking. I've never seen a black guy hiking with his child, and I've gone hiking. I've never seen.
I know. Hey, I've gone hiking with
And
fucking.
then-
I've gone
and then
hiking with Ricky, but I've never gone hiking with Ricky and his son. Yeah, bro, that's never happened, bro. That's
proof.
never. Hey, and he got
Wow.
two of them bitches.
Bro, damn, you got two
Like,
kids and then come
yeah,
hiking once.
yeah,
and
dog.
This is the thing is, and let's say even if magically it happened, there was a black guy hiking with his child. His child is also.
And they're
deaf.
definitely not in a
And then-
Subaru.
And then, yeah, you're
They're
telling me.
definitely not in a
and then
Subaru.
you're telling me they're in a brand new 2024 Subaru Forester.
what color was the Subaru?
Dude, it was like
Doesn't
a normal
matter.
color. It was like green.
Would they buy a green one? Would black
I
people
don't
buy
know,
a green
man. I
Subaru?
think-
I don't know.
I don't know. I just
Nah.
don't. I don't. Like I said,
I know, it just wasn't believable. I
could
believe
see-
a lot
I
of
could
things.
See, I could see. This is what I said. I could see. God damn it! I could see.
You can see.
I could see a gay black gentleman driving a Subaru Forester.
Yeah.
With his pinky up. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that. I think I know a couple gay black guys that have Subarus, but they don't have fucking kids. I don't even think those dudes hike.
No.
Like Wes, I think Wes has got a Subaru and he's just addicted to hookers. He don't got no kids.
Yeah,
Dude,
dude.
I
I don't
wanted
think
to
he
go
I know.
walk.
By the grace of God, that boy has not repopulated.
Yeah, he's like a.
I know. Because I feel like as soon as he got that first kid out, he would just like hyperfixate and be like, "I need an army of these fuckers."
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
bro, it would break him.
No, I know.
I think
don't
it would.
He could have a kid. I think that's why he sleeps with hookers. Though I think that helps.
I know.
Sleeping
It's, I
with
know it's a good.
hookers,
It's
you
a good
know?
trade
It's
off.
2024. Why not?
Oh, bro, no. This boy's been on this for years.
Oh,
I don't
years.
think
Yeah,
it's
I
a
know,
problem.
bro. This is like a
I think
decade
it's a
plus
I think
problem.
it's a problem. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a decade
I think
plus
it's ruining
problem.
his life, but it's hilarious.
Let's go back to your ex hitting a dog. Something that I find why I find you so fucking funny and I like you and all that is you talk about trauma.
Yeah,
and
yeah. I
all
mean,
this
that's like
shit.
because like my comedy is like I'm trying to work through shit. You know,
Well,
That
and-
comedy helps me.
A recollection I had to boil it down because I feel that too for myself is like my comedy. Like if I had to put one word on it, introspective.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get my thoughts out there, man. Like half the time when I'm at Mike's, I'm just like, this is literally what's just going through my
I love
head.
that bomb last night, dude. Where you're like, fucking,
Just
the
bitching
driving.
about-
Why would they give me this thing? They're doing that shit with my bus routes too.
Yeah.
You're talking
I'm
about-
like, what's going on
Why
here?
would I take 7 buses on this like
yeah,
first
Why
route?
offer that? That's insane.
fucking
Well,
stupid.
how's that even an option?
Yeah,
But
dude, I
no.
haven't written any material in like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, I just riff, man. I have stuff that like lands super hard, and then I start building it, and then like I mean, I've been going out all the time, so it's like I have some stuff that I've like some long form 20-minute
know.
sets that I've built that all like coincide.
How many 20-minute sets would you say you
I have
have?
3.
3, and then do you just rotate them like 1, 2, 3, or do you mix it up?
I barely ever do them.
Right.
I barely ever do.
I know.
Honestly.
I know. Honestly, I know.
Like
I know we sit in this apartment for fucking probably 4 or 5 hours a week,
Yeah, and we'll
just like
and we'll
just
find
throwing
bits.
shit
Yeah,
back
at the
yeah,
wall, yeah.
throwing shit
I've
at the
written a
fucking
That's
lot
the
wall.
beauty of
I've-
podcasting, man.
I've written
yeah.
a lot of bits with him, honestly, where I was just like, oh man, that's funny. I'm just gonna go try that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, those sets that I built, it's like, dude, unless like I go to Laughs or like Tacoma and it's like packed, or like it's like, you know, on the here sometimes if it's like packed at Flight Path or like packed at like Tony V's, which is the only time I've like ever really see that many bodies, and I'm talking there's like 50 people in the room, I'll just do those sets then.
Got
Because
you.
like I know they're just dialed in for a crowd like that.
Yeah.
Do you, and
Like, I
you,
know they're
you
all-
have you're never gonna leave Seattle, huh?
I mean, I'm just trying to get my back fixed, man. I've been
Right.
trying to leave. I
Because
was
dude, if you went
literally-
to LA and you were doing the gauntlet I was,
oh no, dude, I literally
you would
was. I was
fuck, bro.
literally. I fell down a flight of stairs. I was about to go travel like, I don't know, a month ago. I was about to go out to I was about to go to New York, and I was gonna go out to Austin for sure. And I fell, and I was like,
and we fucked up the New York route.
yeah,
Yeah, we fucked that one up.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
we fucked that.
I'm
one
going
up.
out to Philly on the 18th. I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
shit out
but
there.
and then I was like, I need to figure out what's wrong with my back before I go travel, dude. 'Cause, like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be like
Stuck on a fucking plane.
stuck on a plane or like in a different state where I can like barely walk.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then I
without healthcare and all that
Just
shit.
yeah,
in
and
there,
then I
yeah.
got the scans on my back, and I figured out I had like advanced degenerative disc disease, and now I've been going for this like 2-month long thing. I did like a month or so of physical therapy, all that, jumped through all these hoops so they would schedule my MRI. So I just got my MRI scheduled on the 19th, and I'm finally going to get that done. And they're probably going to tell me something I'm not going to like to hear, and
Right.
I'm either going to have to get surgery or stem cells and stuff. So basically, all the money that I was going to spend on traveling, I'm going to go spend on a new back. So.
Yeah, dude. That's where I fucked up when I went to LA, dude. I did not have myself like my foundation built. I ran out of lithium while I was down there.
Yeah,
Entered psychosis. It
I
was
just yeah,
fun.
I can't. I just like it'd be fun to go travel and shit, but I just like right now it's just like my health and that is just my main priority. Like I get up every night, which is fine. So like I'm cool with that.
Mhm.
I don't want to be here. I fucking hate Seattle, but
Right.
like I have a fucking
you make it work though.
I have a foundation here right now, and like pretty much everywhere I see it's just like, okay, well I'm still gonna have to do this here. And then like I hear people, it's like, oh, I listen to Stavi's pod, and he's just like, I was doing comedy for 8 years until I decided to go to New York. You know,
That's
Yeah.
real, dude. That's
You know what I
real.
mean? So
Yeah.
it's like I've been doing
You're
this.
young
It's
still,
like
yeah.
2 years in, bro. I'm just like, I'm not taking this. I don't want to move too fast. If I
Yeah.
move to New York now or move to one of those places now, I just like I could establish myself to where I could move to one of those places and not have to leave.
Yeah.
Right. No, I hear you.
So,
And
like, you know what I mean? And I can build that here. I can't build it in New York.
Yeah, and
I know I
I've only
can't.
been doing comedy, like stand up, for 6 months. But when I entered the scene, I gaslit everybody, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, this is my first time performing. I've been a theater kid and like
Yeah,
a
I mean,
fucking elite improviser for like 10 years."
yeah. I mean, it's just like
So-
I don't know. I like grew up like in church and stuff, and like having to do like church shit and like perform, and like I played in bands and. I've like my whole family is like my grandfather used to run like $1 million Christian television studio before like he didn't pay his taxes for like a decade, and like I literally like I used to be on like Christian TV. Like all my family's like Christian performers and like singers. Like
Wow.
my uncles are the Jacobs brothers. They're like one of the biggest Union gospel mission singers like groups like in the entire world.
So
that,
you
like,
got it in your blood.
yeah, it's like my whole family's just performers.
Yeah.
So
That's fucking awesome, dude.
like, but they're all just like devout like evangelical
do you
Christian.
still talk to them?
I mean, I have a relationship with them now. Yeah, I go back
Yeah.
and visit them now.
and you
but
said
we,
you have a relationship with your mom too.
yeah, we didn't talk. Like basically, I like sided with my mom's ex husband in court, and me and my mom didn't talk for like a decade.
Damn, bro. So let me ask you this: what's the value of family? What does that mean to you? You know?
I don't know, man. It's just it's your loin. So it's like if I want to figure out what's wrong with me, I have to see what's wrong with them first.
Yeah, I'm currently going through something with my mom and my family. I got a no contact.
Yeah, so it's
order
like this is
right
how I
now.
look. This is how I look at it, right? Is whether you want to deal with it or not or whatever, your family is your loin. So all the problems you have, your mother and all them had, and like basically you'll never get over those problems until you help them or you see them get over those problems or they die.
No.
Otherwise, you'll be stuck with that trauma until they die, and the only way that trauma will be released is with their death. So it's either you work through it now and get the time that you have left with them,
Mhm.
or you just let them die and then you can start to heal.
Well,
Yeah, I got a no contact order thing going on with my mom, and I have the court like the date or whatever is on the 17th, right before I go to Philly.
Yeah.
And at first, I was thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna just like open the door, but now I'm thinking, no, I'm gonna extend that shit for like at least another 1 to 3
Yeah, I don't
years.
know. I
you
just
know?
my advice is to never stay bitter with people, and I've had my mom do them. I've had the only time I've ever been arrested was because of my mother. So
Yeah. I mean, I almost got arrested because of her. She did it, like I can't even get into it, but like the shit she's like said in the court documents that
Yeah,
I did is all just like it's
Yeah, I mean, it's
so
your-
blasphemous.
I mean, dude,
It's
I,
all
I'm not.
lies
I just like if it's that bad to where you're getting, I would just stay away. But it's just-
Exactly, dude.
You know what I mean? Like we were going through court. My mom chose not to talk with me because I sided with her ex-husband in court. We didn't talk for like a decade, and then like she got me arrested before that too. And like we still were kind of cool, but like yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that's getting me through it too is that idea of forgiveness and not forgiving them for them, but for me. So I'm able to let go.
Yeah, I just didn't
you
talk
know?
to my mom for like a decade, and then I ate like probably like 20 hits of acid, and I was like, wait, why don't I talk to my mom?
I'm a little sad. Yeah, miss your
Like,
mom.
It was just like I don't know. I don't.
I haven't talked to my mom in like
I
2
don't have-
weeks at
my
this
dad's
point, and I
dead, man.
feel so much more love for my mom.
Yeah,
than
I just
ever
like my
have,
dad's
you know?
dead, so it's like I don't even have that either. So
No.
Oh yeah, my dad's like a pillar in my life right now.
yeah, I have
he's
no
really,
father.
yeah.
I have no mother. The only thing that I really had was that cat, and like I got Jesse.
You got Jesse too.
Daddy
Daddy and mommy right over here.
I kind of got my mom a little more, but there's been a lot of parenting between me and my mom where I was the parent,
I'll tell you what.
Absolutely, yeah.
So
And I'm a good fourth choice. Is all I gotta say.
Fourth
Let me tell you.
string.
Hey, let me tell you what. And as a
No, I
fourth,
love
as a fourth
Jesse.
string fucking quarterback,
yeah,
okay, I'll make it happen,
You're
Cap.
getting your money. Like, come on.
no,
yeah.
I
yeah,
love
you know, fine.
Jesse. All right, I think we're gonna wrap it up, man. I'm glad you pulled up and came and talked with us,
Yeah.
man. It's always
Yeah,
just fun to
thank
shoot
you.
the
This
shit.
was
Maybe we'll have to
fun.
do it sometime again, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We'll have
yeah.
to plan it out a little bit, but always, we try to do an episode every week.
Every week,
cool.
We've been doing it like every 8 days, kind of lately, but
Does anyone else here have like who else? Stephen Michael James. He has one. Does anybody else have
Stephen
pod?
Michael James.
Yeah.
Well, oh yeah, Steven's got the
Steven.
fucking pod, and then
yeah,
fucking
yeah, he has
I'm trying to
Comedy
think.
Simp.
He has the Comedy Simp podcast. Go check that out.
Rob was doing one for a while. I
What's
don't know
his-
what happened with that.
Rob Conroy. I love Rob
Um,
Conroy. I'm talking about what a
Why am I
faggot,
spacing
right?
his name right now? Fucking Michael Tony Heath got one.
Oh fuck, I love him, dude.
Yeah, I
He's
figured.
great.
I forget what his podcast is
I
called.
gotta hit him up. Dude.
We do have that show May 6th.
Yeah, May 6th. Pull up.
Yep,
Yeah.
Central Saloon. Fucking 7:30
Yeah, I don't
start
think Adam
time.
does his anymore. I know Jay and Jack Slattery. Wow, I'm so hard to keep track of all these people's names. I have they do an audio podcast. I know Rain City Slickers or something. Something. I feel like there's not very many.
Yeah, I got two. I got like the Seattle Comedy with Sage Cameron, which has been on hiatus, and then I got the Burning Sage.
Yeah,
that's my new main.
but yeah,
one,
we
dude.
just I don't know. Me and him, I just mainly just do it with Jesse. Surprisingly, it's not comedy focused at all. This podcast, like
Mm-mm.
we have comedians on there, and sometimes when people want to talk, but like
I know
I don't know, we
we're in here fucking joking around and
yeah,
shit.
like half the
yeah,
time it's just
Josh
like
and-
I don't know. It's like we've had like just like one of his line cooks or something on. We've had our
Fuck yeah,
we've
human
had-
beings,
We
dude.
had like our
Yeah.
homie Ricky on. I've had like every single one of my friends that I grew up with Kent
Yeah.
on episodes. Like
That's
I know.
awesome.
We've
Just
had
some,
we've
like,
had so many
When
different
you
walks
started
of
this,
life.
what was it like? You didn't have all this shit, I'm guessing.
no,
Uh,
we did. We started with all this.
I
Sorry with all
know.
this
This
down.
basically all started because my nail lady fucking dosed us on mushrooms.
Yeah,
and we were
and
like,
we were like, dude, we need to start a podcast.
yeah. I know that. I know.
When
We,
did
I
you
know.
start. Like, what was the?
We
lit-
I know. We
ago.
literally. I know. We ate the fucking mushroom chocolates that my like 60-year-old fucking nail lady gave us.
Yeah, so like when
And we immediately left there to go straight to fucking
yeah, to
Guitar
buy
Hero
equipment,
to
yeah.
buy fucking equipment, and we
But no,
literally
I did
potted
a
the
bunch of
next day.
research before I bought all the equipment, and I was like, I refuse to do the show because I just, no offense, I see a lot of people do shit when it's just like, dude, if the audio's not right for a podcast, it's really hard to stay tuned into.
Yeah.
Right.
And,
How
like,
much is that thing right there? Like all the mics, you know.
Ooh, okay. All the mics are $100 a piece.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
300.
The track is $150, and then all the cords and stuff for it are going to be, you know, anywhere from like $30-$40 a cord, I feel like.
Yeah.
And then like, I mean, just
I know,
right
I
there,
know.
like $600 probably, something like
Oh,
that.
I know. Yeah. Then we got the fucking the light, the tripod.
the tripod,
Yeah.
all that. I mean,
Yeah,
there's,
another, like,
there's a lot,
$150
there's a lot of money that went. I'd say we're probably like $800 in on everything.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's so small, meaning like you can
Well, this
wherever
thing
you
you
want.
can just put batteries in that, and as long as the
Yeah.
phone's charged, we can do it on the street.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
And that's
no,
why I
I
got
know,
it.
yeah,
Is to
we
be
wanted to
mobile,
be-
because I was like,
we
no
wanted to be
one, I
portable.
won't be able to pump content out at this type of quality without something like that with the good audio, and that's all I really cared about. I could really care like when we first started doing this. Was like I was like the audio has to be good.
Mhm.
Like I would like to have video, but as long as the audio is super like and like that's what I've been complimented on a lot by a lot of people, and they're like, dude, I just like listen to your pod because like your audio is pretty solid.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, dude.
And
Yeah,
like
I'm
that-
taking notes, dude.
And like
I
I
need
was
to-
just like I was very adamant from like day episode. I was like, if the audio isn't HD XLR quality, I don't
Don't
want
want
to do it. I don't want to pump it out because I don't want to.
It's not
I
worth
don't
the
want to
time.
force someone to like sit through audio that's like rough. I
Yeah.
just don't because like there's
Yeah.
been pods where I'm like, oh damn, they fucked on the audio on this episode, and I'm like, I'm just not gonna
Yeah,
listen, bro.
no.
Yeah,
I just
and this
can't.
has 4 jacks, right? So you could
So
do
this
4.
basic you can do 4, but that's the thing is right. So this cable right here takes up an audio jack to switch it out. So if you
Mm.
want to do it and film it dry like I am, you won't be able to have a 4th mic. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you'd have to go in and edit everything.
Yep.
And
Fuck that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 3.
but yeah, I just set up Wes with the same thing that I have now. Wes is doing a podcast in
Is
San
this
Diego.
so
Yep.
he just paid for it and you helped him.
I just showed him everything that he needed to buy,
amazing,
and he
dude.
bought everything that I told him. I showed him the video.
I know.
diagram.
He had
He
an
did it.
episode up the next day.
Yeah, I was impressed.
It was
No
sick.
offense.
It was actually
No
like
offense,
one
I
of
was
the
impressed.
fucking coolest things that I've seen.
I was impressed. No, because I've set some people off to get equipment and like do stuff, and I've just watched them give up.
Oh yeah. Well, dude, when I started my podcast, I had all these comics coming up being like, "How did you get that up so fast?" And I was like, "I did it."
Yeah, I
And
mean,
they're all trying to get this high production value, and you did it, right? But
Yeah.
you're the anomaly there.
I
bro.
I just don't think even this is that high production. Like, dude, I know how to make this high production. This is as
This
easy
is
as I
basic.
can.
Bare bones.
This is just like if I'm gonna do anything, dude,
Mhm.
we're gonna do it fucking right. There ain't no half-ass.
Yeah.
Like,
What's the next thing you're getting for this?
I
setup
mean,
you
the
have?
next thing needs to be a
and
fucking 4K camera.
Yeah, camera,
4K.
and
Camera.
a camera, new laptop.
Camera, new laptop, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been.
I really
we've
want a
been
new
looking at both
camera.
of those.
I really want a new camera so the clips are a lot higher quality.
Mhm.
And you sell merch and shit too, right?
Yeah, we do sell merch.
How
now.
did you set that up?
Steven built all of it for us, man.
God bless his soul, dude.
No, yeah. I mean, literally, like that, like organically, the stuff. Because, like I said, I just like. I think that's. I only reason I think people tune in is because that, like, it's just like it's tolerable enough.
Mhm.
Like the
Yeah.
quality is
Yeah.
good enough where you're like, okay, because like, dude, like 30-40 people sit through like every episode, man.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a lot. Well, and what I heard
you
was
know, I
like,
mean, I've had
you
some
got to think
episodes-
about these views like a theater.
well,
You know
no,
what I'm saying? Like a scene in a
I
theater,
watch the
like-
retention, right? So it's like
Mm.
every episode averages on like Spotify anywhere from like 6 to 10 hours of retention, and then like solid 15-20 hours of retention on YouTube, usually depending on the episode. But then there's episodes that got like 60 hours of retention, man.
What does that mean? Like 60 hours? Because
so
isn't a podcast
so
only
like
an
let's
hour?
say I watch it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only an hour. So I watch the video and it tracks my retention, how long I stay on the video. So if you an hour of retention basically means someone sat 1 hour.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
through
Okay,
this.
I hear you.
So like you're like, let's say the episode only has 70 views, it's got like 40-50 hours of retention. Most of those people sat through
Through
that
the-
episode.
yeah.
damn.
To like and to
Damn,
get
okay.
retention like that, bro. When we were first pumping these out with good audio still, and like you look at those old episodes, you got an hour, 2 hours of retention,
Yeah.
bro.
Right.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah,
so
nothing.
that means like everyone's
So
watching.
it's like when I'm looking at this
5
now, it's like
minutes.
people watch. That's why I pump it out weekly because I'm
Yeah.
like, there's actually people who watch, and like I
Yeah.
like appreciate that.
You're building a following. Yeah.
Yeah, like I appreciate that. I want like if people are going to engage with my content, even if it's 30-40 views on an episode, but if it's 15-20 hours of retention, half the people are watching that video, which is
Yep.
better than like I have videos that had like 200 views but only had 20-30 hours of retention.
Yeah.
So it's like, but then like I said, there's like some bigger ones that did have like 400 views. There's one and it had
Yep.
like 80 hours of retention, bro. It was nuts.
I got something from Juan J. Hernandez. He told me he was the first person to tell me to upload it to YouTube because that like the watch time of a podcast, they don't know the difference between a video and a podcast.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that like
yeah.
fucking boosts your thing. Also, I did Juan J. Hernandez's podcast. He never put it out, but during it was in the parking lot of Flight Path. There was a shooting.
Yeah, no, oh my
Like,
god, that's
and
crazy.
everyone was like going to their cars and shit, and we're like in the middle, like 30
Yeah,
minutes
that's
in, like
nuts.
we're probably
Dude, there was
fine
a
here.
shooting right out in front of Shanghai Room a couple weeks
Yeah,
ago.
while you guys were at the show.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Right as we pulled up, we heard the screams for help. That dude ended up dying.
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
was-
god!
like,
Oh, I think I
yeah,
heard
yeah.
of that on the podcast. Was it in the Safeway parking lot or whatever?
Yeah, it was
Uh,
the Safeway parking
Yeah,
lot.
Fred
or
Meyer.
the Fred
Fred
Meyer.
Meyer.
Fred Meyer.
Yeah,
God damn,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, that guy.
Yeah,
Rest in
for
peace,
real.
Sam Gross. Rest in
Yeah,
power,
rest in
Sam
peace,
Gross.
Sam Gross, bro.
Dude,
Fuck,
he
real
was-
talk. I can't believe we haven't said anything about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Rest in peace to that man.
I loved it. He's the reason that I started singing again. I sang
Aw.
musical theater and shit.
Yeah,
in
I
high
just I
school.
know people have their whatever Sam. I don't know whatever. I don't even want to.
He was a
all
good
that,
man.
but
He was
didn't seem-
honest. He was vulnerable.
he seemed like a
he
nice
had
guy.
a
I
lot of
don't know.
integrity.
Yeah.
And dude, when I was getting iced out from everyone, he was the guy at the end of the night that I would call and go like, get
Yeah.
a beer with him.
Oh
you
man,
know,
I really hope he didn't kill himself. I hope it was something else. I don't know. If it was suicide, it really hurts.
I don't know either.
Break my
All
heart.
I found out was from like Instagram. And
no, I know.
fucking-
Me too. I don't know what's going on. Truly,
Yeah.
but rest in peace to Sam.
Yeah,
We're
rest
gonna
in
end on
peace.
that.
Perfect.
Thank
Rest
you
in
if
peace,
you
Sam.
watched. Love you.
Love you.